to be going over a couple of the features in the Village and Pillage update, because I have no other ideas to do, so, and I'm sick of building, so I'm just gonna go over them. First of all, we're gonna have to go to the village. By the way, if anybody knows how to trim a specific part of a video, can you teach me on PS4? Because or just leave a link to it somehow, because I really want to do videos on the PS4, but I just can't figure it out. Okay, so obviously the buildings, they haven't got that much better, but they're a little bit better. There's a whole bunch of new blocks for the professions now. What do we have? We had the farmer, the fisherman. Wait. So the farmer is the composter. The fisherman is the barrel. The blacksmith has a. I think it's. He has a blacksmith table, which I think is a tools. No. I think it's just called blacksmith table. Then you got the toolsmith, which is a toolsmithing table. And I think the anvil. No, I don't. Yeah, the anvil is a block. I don't know what that's used for. Sorry. I wish I did know. The brewing station is, of course, another one that we have, which they're sort of like alchemist. But they're not at the same time. They're... I don't know what they are. Seriously. Okay, man. There's only one thing you can do now. Oh yeah. You can choose their profession. Because that was a new thing added. The choice of profession. Which I think is a good idea, but the only problem with it is they've basically made them into slaves, pets, not actual people that you should be treating proper. So, yeah. Bells, because they need protection from illagers, pillagers, evokers, and I don't know who that other dude is. Can't remember. I think it's I don't know. The dude who, if you name him Johnny, he will go kill everyone from inside the mansion. I think they're all the bad guys. They're the only ones I can remember at this point. They need the bells, so when the bells are rung, they will go back into their houses to save them from the illagers, pillagers, evokers. Illagers, pillagers, evokers. Okay, I can't remember the names for the life of me. Other things added were like Other things added. I think. Oh yeah. They added a pillager outpost or illager thing, whatever you want to call it. They're basically like the opposite of a village. Instead of having many houses, they have one. Instead of looking beautiful, they look ugly. Instead of having like iron golems for protection, they have iron golems trapped in cages. And they have multiple instead of just the one that you usually get. On these sorts of worlds, on my worlds, I don't have much luck, so I don't know whether there will be a pillager outpost close, but I know there's one really far off in that distance. The one thing I've always struggled with in my worlds were actually buried treasure, which was a 1.13 added thing. And if you want to know, 1.13 was my favourite update out of all of them. Because the Village and Pillage was such a big thing, but the aquatic update was better. They thought about it a lot more. They added some better stuff that's actual useful. Because, like, the villages were already good enough. What was wrong with them? There was nothing wrong with them. My throat is a little sore today, so sorry if I'm not talking proper, but this is the best I can do. So, as I was saying, Village and Pillage was not my favourite update, so don't be, like, angry because I didn't say something about this update. It's probably because either I forgot about it or, like, it was not useful, because there's nothing... See, 1.13 added useful stuff, like the Heart of the Sea. They added the Drown and stuff like that, which is useful. They added Buried Treasure, which gives you another reason to explore. See, these give you no reason to explore except for if you want emeralds, which this whole Village and Pillage has been very glitchy. Like, 1.13 was glitchy, but like not in this way. This way was exploit glitchy. 1.13 was more glitchy as in lag, troubles with loading the world, troubles with actually importing the worlds. But I don't like the 1.14. That's just my point of view on this whole subject, but if you like it, then it's okay. I'm just saying how I feel. Other reasons I don't like it are just because, like, I feel like it stopped giving reason to explore. 1.13 gave you a reason to explore the waters. 1.14 has no reason to explore. Because if you've already had villages near you, then that's all you need. Because the villager outpost is not useful at all. Except for if you want to cause the raid. But after you've caused the raid, or you've got a pillager outpost so that you can keep causing the raids, there's pretty much no use for going exploring, because pillager outposts don't have any of the good stuff. Like, the emeralds which people would be looking for, trying to kill the pillagers for. But they don't even have that. They only have it when there's an actual raid. Which is stupid, because why would you bring something worth money to a raid where you're trying to take stuff? And you know that you're ultimately doomed. Like, there's a good chance that you could win, but you're doomed. There's a higher chance that you will not make it out alive than there's a chance that you might not make it out alive rather than actually live. So I think it's stupid to bring the favorite currency of the place you're going to raid to a raid. So, for example, if I were to bring, what's the currency? Let's go. Say I was going to bring millions of, like, what's a good currency? Pennies? Wait, America has pennies, right? I don't know. And say we were going to raid America, and I brought a whole bunch of pennies. If they knew we were bringing the pennies, they'd be ready to fight. And it's just stupid to bring the currency that would make them more wealthy than you. Like, this doesn't match up completely because I'm talking about different countries. So, like, why would they even have the same currency over in a different country, except for if it's been imported or something? But, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's a completely stupid idea, but I do like the Village and Pillage update. Don't get me wrong. It's actually a really, really good update, but it's very lackluster. Like, I was able to go through it within a couple of minutes on stream. And that's pretty much the entirety of the Village and Pillage. Like, all it is an exploit-heavy reason to play the game. Only because of, there being so much in the game that is related to trading with villagers that you can use to your advantage. And the activation system on the raid is not the smartest activation, because if you get a captain in the next raid that you do, then you can get the, what's it called? You can get the negative effect back, I think, so you can just restart the raid again. Or if you have a what are they called? If you have a pillager outpost nearby, you can just infinitely do raids. So, easy way to get emeralds and even totems of undying. Okay, I'm gonna leave here because it's boring, but I'm gonna see what else I can do instead of just ranting on about village and pillage. I might go harvest some wood or something. I don't know. Hi. By the way, happy birthday. No problem. Okay, so back to talking about okay, so I'm gonna mine these. No, plant these words, please. Oh, this might take a while. Almost done. Just got to do all of that, and that's done. We'll go back to this. Why do I have to make this farm so big? That's it, I quit. I've already got enough. Okay, I'm just gonna end this stream off here. Goodbye. Have a good day. See ya.